Hey, what's good, y'all? Back at school. Got my boy Baylee Barton with me.
What's up, man? What's up, y'all?
We're gonna go ahead and plug all his info down there. This is Swing the Rock episode 3. We're coming at y'all with the NFL video today, the top 5 video, and we're gonna do 5 categories. We're gonna do quarterbacks, running backs, receivers, cornerbacks.
You stupid.
They're not.
Baylee, I'm gonna start off with you, man. Give me your top 5 quarterbacks, and go ahead and give it to me 5 and 1.
Man, going to number 5, I'm probably gonna go Matt Ryan.
Okay.
Every year, bro, he's good for damn near 3,000, 4,000 yards.
He's good for it.
He's got Julio, so that helps you be better just by having Julio. They can run the ball. They got Devontae Freeman. They got Tevin Coleman, but those are 2 pretty good running backs, and they're still pass first offense.
Yeah.
That shows that Matt Ryan's great. Their coachability, Matt Ryan's great. At 4, I'm gonna go Big Ben.
Okay.
I'll go Big Ben here because they're dangerous offense. Granted, he has Le'Veon and Antonio Brown, but man, nobody gets sacked in the league more than he does.
That's a fact.
Nobody gets sacked more than he does, and nobody breaks sacks more than he does. He breaks through 10, 15 tackles a game, it feels like. Now, maybe not really, but it feels like
It feels like it really does.
He'd be breaking through linemen, linebackers, anybody you got, he'd break through the most, and still throwing 60-yard bombs to Juju Smith-Schuster. At 3, man, I gotta go Drew Brees. I feel like these top 3 are pretty self-explanatory. Drew Brees is good for 4,000 a year.
Every year.
They have great running. They've had good running backs. They've had bad running backs. They've had average running backs. It don't matter. They're gonna throw the ball. If the running backs can't catch, they're not gonna play for the Saints because they're not handing that hoe off. At 2, I gotta go Tom Brady, man. I gotta go Tom Brady. He's only 2 right now because he's 41 and he wears Uggs. So yeah.
Yeah, he can't be number 1 right now.
He's good enough, bro. He's like the LeBron damn near of the AFC. He's gonna, if his team don't make the Super Bowl, it's almost a bad year for them.
Yeah.
And then number 1, I got a bad man in Aaron Rodgers, man.
Say it with me, man. He's a bad man.
You're a bad boy.
He's good again, 4,000. I'm a Cowboys fan. I've seen firsthand him break our hearts multiple times, whether it's regular season or that playoffs. What was it, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Man,
Yeah.
he's just different.
Starting 5 for me, I'm gonna go Russell Wilson. Dude's just a winner. He's never really truly had a number 1 receiver, and like what I mean by that is just a big guy who can move the sticks. 4, I'm gonna go ahead and bust out Carson Wentz. You know, this is a little bit of a.
He's a young one.
It's a little bit of like a damn that you kind of jumping the gun on him, but I think he's that good already. Like he would have won MVP last year if he didn't tear his shit off. But yeah, 3, 2, and 1. I got the exact same order as him: Breeze, Brady, Rodgers. Breeze, just the model of consistency.
4,000 every year.
Every year. I don't know why he hasn't won an MVP yet. Brady, he's Brady. He's got 5. Rodgers. Stephen A, take it over.
The fact that I'm the one that calls him the bad man that he is.
It's a bad man.
Running backs now. I'll go ahead and pop this one off. Go 5 down. 5. I got Leonard Fournette. LSU highlight tape is all you need to see. Now, real talk though, in the NFL, he's been killing it. He carries that Jaguars offense because Blake Bortles is garbage. Quote me on saying that. He's pretty bad.
It is not good.
He's not good. 4, I'm gonna go ahead and put David Johnson 4. He's coming off an ACL tear. That's the only reason I have him 4 and not 3. 3, I got Todd Gurley. Led the league in rushing touchdowns last year. And what was it, 2nd year last year? Third year last year. And he led the league in rushing touchdowns. This year, I will say, just based off of statistics and how the NFL works, that number could go down a little bit, but if you go down from 13 to 10, you're still a pretty damn good back. 2, I got Zeke. And now Zeke was a top 10 rusher in terms of rushing yards last year, and he only played 10 games.
He missed 6 full games.
So think about that real quick. I know I'm not a Cowboys fan. You guys know that about me. If you don't, now you know. But that dude's just a beast. Like, feed him more. Like, feed him more. And then rounding out the top 5, I think you guys already know who we got. We got Mr. Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
Just your do-it-all back. Not to say any of the other 4 can't do it all, but this guy does it all.
Year in and year out and
Year in and year out,
In
and
year.
at an elite level. So that's my top 5 running back wise.
Alright, so I'm gonna take over, man. At number 5, I got a dude that's really slept on.
Talk to me, man.
I got his counterpart at number 5 in the quarterbacks as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Devontae Freeman.
Okay. ATL show.
This guy, man, he splits touches with Tevin Coleman and is still a top 10, 15 rushing yards per year guy.
Yeah.
He splits touches. He's a great back out of the backfield, catching the ball wise.
Facts.
He's a third down back, or he's an every down back for that matter.
He can block well.
And he's in that high-powered offense where he's having to split with Mohamed Sanu, Julio Jones, and he's still getting the ball because they believe in him. Yeah, he's got it. Like, you got to be good to get that.
Absolutely.
At 4, man, we're gonna be the same. I'm gonna go DJ. I'm gonna go David Johnson. Man, he tore his ACL last year, yeah, but the year before he was putting up Le'Veon Bell numbers.
Really, he was a lot of people's number 1 picks last year in fantasy leagues.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Man, and their coaches even come out and said they want to make him a 1,000-yard rusher and a 1,000-yard receiver.
Yeah.
That's like a Le'Veon Bell status right there, man. So if he was to break 1,000 rushing and even 800 receiving,
That's insane.
he'd be in a category of his own. At 3, man, even though I'm a Cowboys fan, I gotta go Zeke at 3. He doesn't stay out of trouble, man. He's been in the league 2 years, and he's already had to miss 6 games for, in my opinion, one of the worst things that could ever possibly you can do as a male. But that's a different video. But like he said, he missed 6 games, still the top 10 rusher.
Still top.
Dallas's offense is built around him. They said he's too big, he's too slow, and he's running past your safeties.
Right.
He's running over your linebackers and running past your safeties. He's hurdling people. He's a great back. But I gotta go Todd Gurley too, man. When you lead the league in touchdowns like that, his rookie year, he missed half the season. He came straight off that ACL tear, and as a rookie, through his like 7 games, I think he ended up cracking like top 10 in touchdowns in 6, 7 games. I think this is the year that he's gonna solidify his spot in the top 3 as a running back of all time.
Yeah.
And man, like you said, there's nobody else other than Le'Veon at 1.
The real no.
There's nobody, no running back in this league is allowed to sit out every single offseason and argue for his contract every single offseason and still get playing time because he's that good. This whole patient, like, I'm going to sit in the backfield for 3 or 4 seconds until my hole opens up that I want to
go
that's
get that
different,
one.
bro.
Yeah.
He's just cut different.
Yeah. And that jump cut you got, good night.
Yeah.
Good luck, Charlie. It's receiver time. Go ahead and pop it off, Baylee.
At number 5, man, I'm going to go DeAndre Hopkins, bro. Last year, he hooped with the rookie quarterback. Now, granted, Deshaun Watson was a really good quarterback.
Facts.
But even when Deshaun Watson went down, who was throwing him the ball? Was it Savage or what was his name?
Just someone.
That's my point exactly.
Yeah.
He's an NFL quarterback, and we don't know his name. And he still put up the best numbers for a receiver last year. 4, I'm going to go with A.J. Green. His quarterback is Andy Dalton, and he's putting up great numbers every year.
That is true.
His best running back he's had was Giovanni Bernard and Jeremy Hill.
Ow.
And there's no other, like his other, what was Brandon LaFell, I guess, is probably the second, his best number 2 receiver he's had. He's getting jammed, and another corner. There's 3 or 4 people on his side of the field at all times.
They're playing him like a punt.
And we know Andy Dalton's really only looking at him. And he's still putting up huge numbers. At 3, I'm going to go OBJ.
Did he say at 3?
He doesn't agree with that. OBJ, man. He's the only wide receiver in the league that can turn a 2-yard slant to an 80-yard touchdown 3 times in the same game. I'll give you that.
Facts.
But man, he don't seem to be engaged in football all the time either. He likes his outside activities too.
That's fair.
And sometimes I feel like he's a little selfish when he be fighting the nets and all that stuff. So
and he lost, bro. Damn.
And his name is John C.
At 2, and really he's only 3 because 2 and 1 are code. Like 3 is not bad as a wide receiver when Antonio Brown and Julio are ahead of you. Which leads into my number 2 is Antonio Brown. I think personally he's the most electrifying receiver in the game. He kicked a punter in the face on a punt return.
That's cold. That's
like because
we're
he
gonna
could.
put that in here right here.
Because he said bop because he could. Granted, OBJ doesn't have as much help as he does because I mean Antonio Brown does have Le'Veon. He's on the cover of Madden. Like thank you for that.
So hey.
And number one, bro, Julio Jones. I don't know if y'all saw that Patriots game where he just out jumped that corner and
Like,
then
give
put
me
him
the
on the
ball.
ground because he's smaller than him.
Give me the ball.
He's out jumping you. He's faster than you. He's stronger than you. I think it's a clear cut right there. There's nobody else.
Alright, so I see that list and I'm gonna raise you one, man. Number 5. His name is very low key and his game is very low key. Keenan Allen, Los Angeles Chargers, man.
Okay.
Hey, let me tell you about it. Top 3 beard in the league. That's without
Okay, on
debate.
some James Harden
On some Harden type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But no, really, this guy is a great route runner. And honestly, if he didn't tear his ACL last year, he would have been top 4. He was on pace to be a top 4 receiver in terms of yards. He ended up finishing 9th, and he only played 12 games. So yeah, 4. I'm with you on Hop. You know, before Deshaun Watson got there, he had Matt Schaub throwing to him, and we know Matt Schaub's not good. And yeah, that's all I have to say about DeAndre. 3. I'm gonna put AB3. And like he said, man,
did he just say AB3? Oh Lord!
If you're 3 on this list, it like he said, it's damn near honor. It's
That's
damn near
right.
honor.
Being 3 on this list is not right.
But I just think, me personally, he's the shortest out of the top 3, and probably the slowest out of the top 3.
It's a chance he's the slowest. Yeah,
he's the best route runner out of the top 3 too, though. So, you know, it's always a toss-up. But me personally, I have him 3. OBJ 2. You know what I'm saying? Besides losing fights to a field goal net, this dude doesn't do anything wrong.
Man, that was a piece of metal. At the end of human.
You got stuck, bro. I'm sorry. If you're watching this, you got stuck. But anyway, you bounce back. Pre-game warm-up alone is better than 90% of the league. Yeah, his cleat game unmatched. The hair got to go, but
as
anyway.
a Cowboys fan, we saw the catch, bro. I saw the catch live. I saw.
He single-handedly made Madden add a feature. Like,
this is sick. Put this to music. I don't think he stepped out either. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
That's fair.
That's different.
That's fair.
And then number 1, we're gonna agree, Julio. That's it. All right, y'all. Now we're gonna talk about something a little less glamorous. We're gonna talk about the defensive side of the ball, man. Those ball hawks, those cornerbacks. All right. Go ahead and pop it off. Number 5, Darius Slay.
The Detroit Lions?
Detroit Lions. Shout out my boy Robert Morris for being the only Detroit Lion fan I know. Led the league in picks last year. You know, that in itself.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh.
Yeah. 4, I got Jalen Ramsey, Mr. Talk a Lot.
4. Okay.
I got him 4 because I think because he said so much about these quarterbacks in the offseason, they're going to be throwing at him like crazy.
If he don't show up every single game, he's going to get exposed.
So just off of principle alone, his completion rate against is going to go up because they're going to come at him every play. 3, I got Xavier Rhodes, Mr. Minnesota Viking. He just locks his side of the field down. Man-to-man corner, physical, big guy. You know, a lot of quarterbacks talk about big corners and they just can't throw against them. He's one of those guys. Number 2, I'm going to go Casey Hayward. Now, a lot of people might not know this name. He plays for the Chargers as well. But he is solid. Like, made the Pro Bowl every year except for one that he's been in the league. You know, model of consistency. Gets a lot of speed receivers in his division. You got Tyreek Hill. You got Amari Cooper in that division. You got Emmanuel Sanders in that division. He does a pretty good job on all of them. So I'm going to put him 2. And then number 1, Patrick Peterson, Arizona Cardinal.
Shout out Torrey.
Shout out Torrey.
Real Torrey.
Shout out LSU, aka DBU. Gotta see how that go, man.
My turn?
Yeah, man.
Alright, bro. 5, I'm going to go AJ Boye out of Jacksonville.
Okay.
You said it yourself. Jalen Ramsey's got a great supporting cast, and
He's
his other corner is AJ Boye.
He's one of them.
Man, they got probably the best defense. If it's not the best, it's a very close second.
Yeah.
I mean, and him and Jalen Ramsey are one of the main reasons why. At 4, man, I'm gonna go with my guy out in Denver. I'm gonna go Chris Harris Jr. A lot of the times he was getting shadowed by Aqib Talib, not because Aqib Talib was better, but because Aqib Talib was just more out there. Aqib Talib was due for a pick 6, but Chris Harris Jr. didn't even get thrown at. Like, quarterbacks
didn't throw at.
Aqib Talib got pick 6s because quarterbacks didn't look at Chris Harris as a guy.
Mm-hmm.
At 3, I'm gonna go with Xavier Rhodes.
Okay.
Nah, I lied. I gotta go Jalen Ramsey, man. Jalen Ramsey at 3. He's young. I would have him higher. But he's young. He talks a lot. Like I said, if he don't show up every single day, every single game in and game out, he's gonna get exposed because Joe Flacco, I mean, he's not good, but he may go 10 passes to Jalen Ramsey's guy just to try to show him up.
Yeah.
At 2, I'm gonna go Xavier Rhodes, man. If Jacksonville don't have the best defense, in my opinion, Minnesota does. And Xavier Rhodes is one of the reasons, if not, that secondary alone is the reason why, and it's led by Xavier Rhodes.
That's a fact.
And then we agree at number 1, Patrick Peterson. They don't look his way. When they line up, the receiver that Patrick Peterson's on, bro.
He doesn't run around.
Leave your pads in the locker room,
Just stop. What's good, y'all? It's your boy B-Day. This is Swing the Rock. I appreciate y'all for clicking on this video. Hit and share this video for me. Turn notifications on for the channel. I appreciate all the support, man.